I'm on page 2 of skills test practice number 8. This is problem 26, dealing with some log equations. I got 6 of them to do. Let's dive into it. All right, first of all, I got 2 logs that are separated by a plus sign. Remember, 2 logs will become 1 log if we multiply these 2 terms together because they're separated by plus signs. Parentheses are kind of crucial here. The number 3, just bringing it down. All right, now we take this logarithm form, we rewrite it in exponent form. So 2 to the 3rd power is equal to that polynomial. This is the number 8. I'll bring that number 8 over by subtracting it. 72. Then we dive into our factoring. X minus and x minus. It's like a 6 and a 12. And so far, our 2 answers are a 6 and a 12. And then we need to check to see if anybody is illegal. So I take this 6, I head back up to the original problem. You'll notice 6 minus 10 is negative 4, and that location can't be negative. So no 6. 12 minus 10 is 2. That's good. 12 minus 8 is 4. That's good. Only answer we're going to get from this problem is 12. B. All right, we have 2 logs that are separated by a minus sign, and we've got this extra 2 floating around out here. So I'm going to move this 2 back to the exponent of the x minus 6, and I'm going to combine these 2 logs now with division. 2 logs becomes 1 log. I got x minus 6, which is going to have a squared next to it, goes on top of the x, and the 1 I just bring down. All right, take this logarithm form, rewrite it in exponent form, 3 to the 1 power. 3 to the 1 power is just 3. And that would be equal to this. I go ahead and take this x minus 6. I'm going to multiply it out. X squared minus 12x plus 36 on top of this x. And we're here. Now, this is a run out of room very quickly, so I'm going to do a step in my head here. So pay attention if this loses you. If I multiplied both sides by x right now, this would turn into 3x, and this would be gone. So imagine this being a 3x equals this numerator, and I'm going to bring the 3x over so I can set the equation equal to 0 by subtracting 3x from both sides. I get 0 on the left side, and now that minus 12x in the middle becomes minus 15x plus 36. So I did 2 steps in once there. Hopefully you're okay. Let's dive in to factor this thing. Looks like we're getting an x minus 12 and an x minus 3. So I get x equals 12 and x equals 3. Let's go check to see if anybody is bad. 12 into the original problem. 12 minus 6 is 6, and a 12 right there is totally fine. So I'm going to box that one. 3 minus 6 is negative 3. That location can't be negative. Cross it out. All right. Heading to C now. These 2 logs are separated by a plus sign, so they're going to get multiplied together. I'm going to do that right now. 2x squared. Let's see, I got a minus 12x and a plus 5x, so minus 7x minus 30. I didn't do anything with this side because here's the important part. This is different than the first 2 we just did. Both sides now have log base 3. There's one here and there's one here. Don't do anything in this first step. Don't go, oh, there's a log 3, there's a log 3, and there's a log 3, and then cross them all out. That's bad because then you might accidentally add these 2 together. You don't want to add these 2 together. You need them multiplied together. But once this side has a log 3 and this side has a log 3, and you can ditch those. Because the only way these 2 logs would equal each other is if these parts right here were equal to each other. So we can literally just ignore those parts, the log base 3's now. These 2 terms here I'm going to bring over to this side so that my polynomial is equal to 0. Subtract 14x, that's going to give me negative 21x, and subtract 6, that's going to give me negative 36. And we dive into factor. I got to have a 2x and an x in my fronts, and 36 looks like we're going to use a 12 and a 3. There's a 24 on the outside and a 3 on the inside. And with a 24 and a 3, I can make a 21 if the 24 were negative. All right, so I got x equals negative 3 over 2 and x equals 12. Negative 3 over 2 here is going to get me negative 3 plus 5. That's fine. Negative 3 over 2 here, though. Negative 3 over 2 minus 6. That's bad. Doesn't work there. Gives me a negative in that location. 12. 12 is definitely good here. 12 minus 6, that's good there. And 12 there is definitely good. So another 12. 3 12s in a row. That's funny. Okay, D. Here's our first disguised number on this ditto. That's a disguised number. Do you recognize it? It's the number 3, because 5 to the third power is equal to 125. All right, let's go back over here to the left side. 2 logs becomes 1 log. First term goes on top of the second term, because subtraction means we combine with division. And we rewrite this in exponent form. We get 2 to the third power is equal to this fraction, 2x over x plus 3. 2 to the third power we all know is 8. And I could have done that step in my head, because that didn't get me anywhere. I just kind of wasted space. If I want to put 8 over 1 and cross multiply, if you like that method, if you want to just multiply both sides by x plus 3, either way, you're going to get 8x plus 24 is equal to 2x. And if I subtract 8x from this side, I get negative 6x, and I get an answer of negative 4. Now let's go check. The only answer we have to check is negative 4. So we head up here and go, uh-oh, 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And that location can't be negative. I don't have any answers. No solution. Okay. E. This is a disguised number. That one's tough to spot. Okay, 7 to the what power is 1/49. Now 49, you know, is 7 squared, and if I move that to the top, it's 7 to the negative 2, which means the answer to that disguised number is negative 2. Oh, there's a disguised number. 3 to the what power is 81? That's 4. So those two guys got swapped out. This guy's not a disguised number. I'm just going to bring it down right now. I got to take a look and see what I got. So here's what you got to watch out for. This circle part here, this disguised number, is not a part of this log. See how that log officially ended right there? And these aren't 2 logs that I would combine to 1 log. This minus 4, you got to move to the other side. You just got to store it over there. So how do I get rid of minus 4? Add 4. So this log is going to be by himself now. And when you add 4 to this side, you just get 2. So be careful how you combine stuff right there. That can be tricky. All right, let's rewrite this in exponent form, 5 to the 2. So instead of writing 5 to the 2, can I write 25? That's what I'm going to do. 5 to the 2, 25 is equal to x minus 1. Add 1 to both sides, and I get 26. I'm boxing this, but I should have checked first. 26 is good there, and that's the only place I needed to check it, so it's good there, 26. All right, last one, F. All right, 2 logs becomes 1 log, so log base 3. I got to multiply those 2 guys together right there. I'm going to get x squared minus 11x plus 28. And this guy has nothing to do right now. I'm just going to bring it down. But you'll notice both sides have log base 3. That happened earlier on problem C right there. And when they both have a single log base 3, you can ignore them, ditch them, erase them, and just set the remaining parts equal to each other. Well, instead of rewriting that, I'm going to take these 2 terms. I'm going to bring them over to this side so I can get this thing ready to be factored. I'm going to, let's see, add 9x to negative 11. That's going to give me negative 2x. And I'm going to subtract 31 from 28, and that's going to get me a negative 3. And we had to factor this thing, x minus 3 and an x plus 1. So I get 2 answers right now of 3 and negative 1. All right, let's go check. The number 3 right there, 7 minus 3 is 4. That's fine. 4 minus 3 is 1. That's fine. 31 minus 27 is 4. That one's fine. So that answer's totally good. Let's go check -1. -1 right there, that's going to get you positive 8. A -1 right there is going to get you a positive 5. And a -1 right there is going to get you a positive 40. So that one's also good. This guy has 2 solutions. All right, that concludes problem number 26 in the videos for today. Those are the problems you need to study. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for watching.